Hello there, everybody. My name is William Benjamin Reynolds here, and today I'm going to be naming all of the voice actors from my favorite anime of all time. That's right, released on October 5th, 2004, the anime is Bleach. Now, because the anime is always popular and has been created by Tite Kubo, and I will not spoil the ending for you. Anyways, let's get started. Our main hero, Ichigo Kurosaki, is voiced by Johnny Young Bush, who you may know him as the voice of Giyu Tomioka from the Demon Slayer franchise, Sasori of the Red Sand from Naruto Shippuden, and Vash the Stampede from Trigun, and Broly from the Dragon Ball franchise, and of course Artemis from Sailor Moon. Next up, we have his closest friend, Rukia Kutsuki, voiced by Michelle Ruff, who you may know as the voice of Cream the Rabbit from the 2000s Sonic games, and Luna from the Sailor Moon movie, and Luna from the Sailor Moon franchise, and Cream the Rabbit from the new Sonic games, and 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 Ta- and Takio Kamado from the Demon Slayer movie, from the Demon Slayer franchise, and of course she also played Fujiko Mine and Lasagna from Lupin the Third. She also played Fujiko Mine from Lupin the Third. And surprisingly enough, she also played Chi-Chi and Dende from Dragon Ball Super. Then we have Orihime Inui, voiced by Stephanie Sheh, who you may know as the voice of Hinata Hyuga from the Naruto franchise, and Tharja from Fire Emblem. She also played Usagi Tsukino, aka Sailor Moon, and Sailor Chibi Chibi Moon, or Chibi Chibi, and of course Sailor Cosmos. Annie Samiko Kotetsu from Bleach as well. Uryu Ishida is voiced by Derek Stephen Prince, who you may know him as the voice of Shino Aburame from the Naruto franchise, and the Spider Demon, and Goto from Kakushi from the Demon Slayer franchise. He also played Commissioner Crawford from Lupin the Third, Yeah. Oh wait a minute. I mean Scorpion or Mr. X from Lupin the Third, and Jamieson Price plays Yasatoru Sado or Chad, and who you may know him as the voice of Dreyfus from the Seven Deadly Sins. He also played James Black from Detective Conan, and and uh, and and Galvez from Lupin the Third, Episode 0, The First Contact. Renji Abadai is voiced by Wally Wingert, who you may know him as the voice of Cubot from the new Sonic games, and MODOK from Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the third game, and Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. And he also played Edward Nygma, aka the Riddler, in LEGO DC Supervillains, and in Batman vs. Two-Face as well. And he also played MODOK in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Yes, he also played him in Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders and Arkham Underworld. And he also played Crimson Dynamo and Doctor Strange from LEGO Marvel Avengers. I never noticed that at first. And he also played Crossbones and Giant Man, and he also played Hank Pym, aka Giant Man. Yes, he did play him in Hellverse, and of course he also played him in Fade to Black, and he also played in the 2011 video game. So on the 2011 video game on the PlayStation 3, Soul Resurrection, and he also played Hank Pym. He also played Ant-Man and Giant Man, and they also played Ultron and Yellow Jacket, and surprisingly enough, Chris Edgerly, who now voices Hedon, is also done by Wally Wingert. Yeah, Wally Wingert now plays Hedon, sadly. Chris Edgerly doesn't play him anymore. Thought he did. He did play Renji Abadai in the Diamond Dust Rebellion movie, and in Memories of Nobody, I think. I'm gonna look it up. Yes, he did play him in Memories of Nobody. Oh, and yeah. He also played Mr. Gold and Mr. Silver from God Hand, and he also played Tsubaki and from the anime Bleach. And he also played. Yes, he did. He also. Yeah. Toshiro Hitsugaya is voiced by Steve Staley, who you may know him as the voice of Neji Hyuga from the Naruto franchise, and Toshiro Hitsugaya and Shuei Hisagi are both voiced by Steve Staley. There's number playing Neji Hyuga from the Naruto franchise, and and uh Riles and of course Ryo Santinius from Sword Art Online, and he also played the Riddler in DC Super Friends, and he also played he did play Toshiro Hitsugaya in all 4 movies, and he also played Bannegar Lynx from Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, and he also played Masami Okuyama from Nodame Kanti Nodame Cantibile, Nodame Ench from Nodame Cantibile, and he also played Shuei Usagi was also voiced by Steve Staley and Toshiro Hitsugaya. He also played Shogo Ashihina from Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. He also played Moondoggy from Eureka 7. Byakuya Kuchiki is voiced by Daniel Warren, who also played Rudabon Shalut from the game Rebirth of Souls, and yes, he also played Chojuro Sasakibe, whom he died at the beginning of the 1,000-Year Blood War, which he only had dying lines instead of regular lines. I mean, seriously, Viz Media, what were you thinking? He also played Daisuke Jigen from Lupin the Third, from the new Lupin the Third movies, and Gilles de Rise from the Fate series, and Rudolph von Stroheim from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And yes, he did play Byakuya Kuchiki in all 4 movies. Don't mind me. He also played Igor from Persona 4, and Shigekuni Genryusai Yamamoto is voiced by Neil Kaplan, whom he also played Tetsuzaimon Iba and Dordoni Alessandro del Socascio, and he also played Somari Uru. He also played the narrator, the Ninth Jedi in Star Wars Visions. He also played Theo Magath on Attack on Titan, and he also played Madara Uchiha from the Naruto franchise, and yes, he did play the Masked Man. He also played Magneto. He also played Dormammu and Colossus, a member of the X-Men, and Eric Lehnsherr, aka Magneto. And he also played Sabretooth and Venom in Marvel Heroes. He also played Guy in Hellverse. Yes, he did play. Yes, he did. Yes, he did play his favorite character in all 4 Bleach movies, and and in the and on the Nintendo Wii video game Shattered Blade in 2007, and he also played Zamani Ruru from the anime. He also played Gorilla Grodd in Justice League Heroes. Sosuke Aizen is voiced by Kyle Hebert, whom you may know as the voice of Gohan from the Dragon Ball franchise, and Big the Cat from the new Sonic games, and Gohan Black. And he also played Keichizu and Naobito Zenin from Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash on the He also played Jugo from Kiba Inuzuka from. He also played Inuzuka and Jugo from the Naruto franchise. Rangiku Matsumoto is voiced by Megan Hollingshead, who you may know as the voice of Nemu Kurotsuchi from the Emilu Apache as well. He also played Lady Shizune from the Naruto franchise, and Tauntaun, also from Naruto. And he also played him from in the Naruto movies as well. He also played him in the She also played her in the Ultimate Ninja Impact game on the PlayStation Portable, and and Kazuna Drive, also on the PlayStation Portable. And she also played Tauntaun in the Naruto Shippuden movies, and in the anime Naruto Shippuden as well, and Ultimate Ninja Storm. She also played Benny from Memories of Nobody. Wendy Lee plays Yoruichi Shihun, who you may know as the voice of Arunedo Arureri, and Keith Silverstein plays him as well. And he also plays Conan Edogawa from the new Detective Conan movies. And in Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan as well. She also played Minoli Malia from the Bleach anime. And Michael Lindsay, who voices Keisuke Urahara, is now done by Doug Erholtz, who also played Genichi Maru. And he also played Yaman from Fist of the North Star. He also played Azuma Sarutobi and Kankuro from the Naruto franchise. He also played the Kazukai Crow from the Demon Slayer franchise. He also played Inspector Koichi Zenigata from the Lupin the Third franchise. And he also played in all the in the TV shows and the movies. He also played Bubsy Bobcat in the new Bubsy games. He also played Jean-Pierre Polnareff from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And, yes, Michael Lindsay also played Kankuro due to his death in David Lodge played Kenpachi Zabaki in the earlier episodes, while to the...
What's the matter?
Oops, sorry about that. Patrick Sates now plays him in the English dub, who also plays KD, the main hero from Rooster Fighter, and Zavok from the new Sonic games, and Ishin Kurosaki as well. Forgot all about him. And he also played Jiren from the Dragon Ball franchise. Forgot all about him. And we also played Kim Chul from Solo Leveling. He also played Frankie from One Piece. And, David Lodge played Jiraiya from the Naruto franchise. Grimjow Jaggerjax is voiced by David Vincent, who you may know him as the voice of and he also played Kibito Kai from Dragon Ball Super. He also played him in the he also played him on the PlayStation 3 game Soul Resurrection, and he also played him in and on the Wii game Shattered Blade. He also played Koga Kuchiki as well. Steve Kramer plays Shunsui Kyotoku, who you may know him as the voice of Hiruzen Sarutobi from the Naruto franchise, the third Hokage, and Taketsuna Gori from Bleach as well. He also played Harigiri from the second season of One Punch Man. He also played Old Supreme Kai, or Elder Kai, from Dragon Ball Super. Yes, he did play him in the Naruto Shippuden movies as well. Liam O'Brien plays Jushido Okitaki, and who you may know him as the voice of Stephen Strange, aka Doctor Strange, from the current Lego from the current Marvel universe. And hold on a second, Mom. He also played Zaz from the current Sonic games. And he also played Red Skull and Doctor Strange from the Marvel Ultimate Minute Alliance, the third game, and Black Bolt and Kurt Wagner, aka Nightcrawler. He also played Gaara from the Naruto franchise. And he also, and that's it. He also played Ajita in Ajita's Wrath. And, Soiphone is voiced by Karen Strassman, who you may know him as the voice of Rouge the Bat from the new Sonic games, and Cyan Sunsun in Bleach. And he also, and yes. And surprisingly enough, Mistress Three Eyes from Yash Anime, Princess Half Demon. Richard Ian Cox plays Inuyasha, who you may know him as the voice of Revit from Dino Trucks, and Paul Dobson plays Naraku, who you may know him as the voice of Destructs. Vic Mignogna, who now voices the Kaku Madarame, is now done by Michael Saturnicus, who you may know him as the voice of Luffy and Tenor from the Bleach franchise. Brian B. Cook plays Yamichika Ayasagawa, who you may know him as the voice of the crazy Toby from Bleach, from the Naruto franchise. He also played Sakon and Ukon from Bleach, from the Naruto franchise. And he also played Shigekiyo Yangu from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And he also played Renzo Shima from Blue Exorcist, and Chojuro from the Naruto franchise. And he also played Geigenshru from One Punch Man. He also played Krillin, who sadly his original voice actor, Sonny Strait, was. And if I'm making that shit up, does he sound anything like him? Ganju Shiba is also voiced by Kyle Hebert. And Michael McConaughey plays Badagon Rosenborn. And, Kyan Shiba is voiced by Dave Mallow. And Kim Strauss also played him. And who you may know him as the voice of Sanjin Komamoto, also from Bleach. Also played Ibiki Morino from the Naruto franchise. He also Tony Oliver plays Ulquiorra Schiffer, and Paul St. Peter plays Yami Ryago, who you may know him as the voice of Kurama from the Naruto franchise. He also played Minato Namikaze, and Tony Oliver also played Minato Namikaze from the Naruto franchise. He also played Arsène Lupin the Third, the main hero. In the Kate Higgins plays Karin Kurosaki, and Janice Kawai plays Yuzu Kurosaki. Tatsuki Arisawa is also voiced by Wendy Lee, and Kukaku Shiba is voiced by Cindy Robinson, who you may know as the voice of Amy Rose from the current Sonic games. And she also played Kiyomi Koitetsu, also from Bleach. She also played Mrs. Mimimi, also from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Chojuro Sasakibe is. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Daniel Warren played him in the anime? In the original anime? And he was still alive? Seriously? Wow! Shiruchi Sandovici is voiced by Tricia Pierce, who you may know as, oh wait a minute. She became a good guy in the Thousand Year Blood War anime. You can't make this shit up. She also played Shion in Kakashi. Pizza Pinnock plays Dondo Chaka Bilstein, who you may know as the voice of Gensei Karoki from Ken Ganashira. And yes, Don Kanonji is voiced by Michael Sorich, who you may know as the voice of Genia from Fist of the North Star Zero. Oh, and Julius Reinhold from Baki Hanma. And also Gidoko Kutsuzawa from Thousand Year Blood War as well. He also played Dr. Hiroshi Agasa from Detective Conan, and Jogo from Jujutsu Kaisen, and Sandayu Momochi from Lupin the Third, and Dimple from Mob Psycho. You know, Mob Psycho 100. And he also played Jirobo and Gamabunta from the Naruto franchise. And also mostly Gamabunta. John Eric Bentley plays Gantenbei Moshikita. Who also plays Frozone. He also played Son Goku from the Four Tails, and Gato from Boruto, from the Naruto franchise, and Nick Fury from he also played Nick Fury from Spider-Man Unlimited. Grand Fisher is also voiced by Paul St. Peter. Hachigano Shota is voiced by Joe Achman, who you may know as the voice of Gobble Docker from Gurren Lagann, Hachigano Shota from the Bleach franchise, and Tycoon from Bleach Hellverse, and Softon from Bobobo from Bobobo. Oh yeah. And Bobobo And Bobo himself is voiced by Richard Epker. Hiyori Sadagaki is voiced by Laura Bailey, who you may know as the voice of Maka Albert from Soul Eater. And Black Widow from the Lego Marvel franchise. Hiyosu Kirk Thornton. And wait a minute, Wendy Lee also played Konohamaru? What? 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 Oh shit! Let me look that up. Oh, Colleen O'Shaughnessy plays him. Oh shit. Oh. Oh well. Keigo Asano. Yuri Lowenthal.
Surprised. Frankly, I never expected Lord Eisen to go to the front lines.
Lord Eisen, please, give me permission to execute this traitor.
I think Brian Palermo is way better than David Rasner. I think.
I'm surprised. Frankly, I never expected Lord Eisen to go to the front lines. However, since Lord Eisen has made his move, I suppose that I should take you on with my true power.
You've forgiven me. Really? You talk as if you were a god, Sachi. When did I ever ask for your forgiveness? If you want to kill me, then do it! But I'm warning you, you won't think it's such an easy task once you have witnessed my resurrection!
Oh shoot. Let me see who Brian Palermo also voiced. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. David Rasner played EVBT Marino? And in Shattered Blade? Really? Conan is voiced by Quinton Flynn, who you may know him as the voice of Silver the Hedgehog from the new Sonic games. And Idika Umino from the new Naruto from the Naruto franchise. He also played Silver the Hedgehog from Sonic Colors and Malekith from the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Michelson. Terrence Stone plays Mayuri Kurotsuchi, and in his Yoruichi Shiho in his cat form, and Marta Brozzi from Lupin the Third, and Mayuri Kurotsuchi in all 4 Bleach movies. And Travis Willingham plays Third Seed Alcone. Roger Craig Smith plays Noba. Michael McConaughey plays Kurodo. And Leland Julie Ann Taylor, who they also became mod souls in the anime, thanks to Cone. And, the bounce arc is non-canon. Hollow Ichigo is also voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Young Ichigo Kurosaki is voiced by Mona Marshall. Jidambo Ikanzaka is voiced by Peter Lurie, whom you may know as the voice of Kitamaru from the Naruto franchise, and Hashirama Senju as well. And he also played Juggernaut, and he also played Kane Marco, aka Juggernaut, from the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, from Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. He also played young Danzo Shimura. He also played the Hulk from Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first game, Bruce Banner, and Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth. Richard Epcar plays Zangetsu, whom he also played, who sounds like Lord Yuabaha. And, D. Roy Rinker, Spike Spencer, Gene Kadia, Troy Baker, Keith Silverstein plays Mabashi, and Loli Airbane plays Carlino Shaughnessy, and Richard Epcar plays Go Koga. Kugo Ginjo was voiced by Travis Willingham. Abidama Redder, Benjamin Dishkin. Joe J. Thomas plays Sawatari. And Kazashini, Daniel Warren. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn plays Monkey Zabimaru, and Snake Zabimaru, Michelle Ruff. Monkey Zabimaru is voiced by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. And Liam O'Brien also played Acid Wire. Michael Shorrock played Fishbone D. J.B. Blank played Shrieker. Peter Lurry also played Jidobo Ikanzaka. Young Gene Kadia is voiced by Wendy Lee. Ho is voiced by Roger Craig Smith, and Bond is voiced by Brian Beacock. The narrator is Kirk Thornton. Well, that's all I can say about some anime people that I know, folks. And, Treybold is voiced by Alejandro Saab, who you may know him as the voice of Zebra from Totiko, and, Shallot from Dragon Ball Legends. And Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as well. Dongshiko Doflamingo is voiced by Robert McCollum, who you may know him as the voice of Shinobu Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho, and of course Hirudegarn from the Dragon Ball franchise, and Seijiro Mikoshiba from the Free franchise. Well, folks, that's all I have to say about voice acting for now. This is William Benjamin Reynolds, signing out. Peace!